Have you ever looked closely at the change jingling in your pocket? What if I told you that a single humble Lincoln wheat penny, yes, just 1 cent, from the year 1952 with a tiny D mint mark could change your life forever? That's right. The 1952 D wheat penny, one of the most ordinary looking coins in American history, might just be your golden ticket, a coin that is sold for up to $8.4 million, making overnight millionaires out of those lucky enough to find one in circulation. So don't blink, because this might be the most valuable penny story you've ever heard. Vintage footage of 1950s America, coins dropping into a piggy bank, ***. Let's rewind the clock to the year 1952. Harry S. Truman had just handed over the presidency to Dwight D. Eisenhower. Rock and roll was just about to explode. Gasoline was only 20 cents a gallon, and comic books ruled the dreams of young kids across America. And right there, almost forgotten in history, the United States Mint in Denver struck millions of Lincoln wheat cents, each bearing the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and a pair of wheat stalks on the reverse. They were simple, copper coins. But little did anyone know, a few of those pennies were struck with peculiar differences that would make them worth a fortune decades later. Up of a magnified 1952 D penny, *****. Now, you're probably wondering, what makes a 1952 D penny so valuable? Well, let me tell you. It's not just the date. It's not just the mint mark. It's the combination of rarity, historical intrigue, minting errors, and the pristine condition of just a few special coins. Some examples of the 1952 D penny have been discovered with double dies, where the coin's image appears stamped twice, creating a ghostly and highly sought-after look, off-center strikes, die cracks, or even coins minted on the wrong planchet, adding even more scarcity. And most importantly, mint state condition, meaning the coin was never circulated, never scratched, never touched by time. One such penny, certified as MS-68 read by a top grading service, shocked the numismatic world when it sold for a jaw-dropping $8.4 million at a private collector's auction. Yes, you heard that right. $8.4 million for a penny. It's hard to believe, isn't it? A coin that was originally worth just a single cent, now more valuable than a mansion, a yacht, or even a luxury car collection. But it's true. Because in the world of rare coins, condition is king, rarity is queen, and luck, well, that's what turns regular people into millionaires overnight. The 1952 D penny has become one of the most whispered about coins among collectors. Why? Because so many are still out there. People unknowingly toss them into change jars, let them sit in drawers, or even spin them without realizing their treasure. And while millions were minted back then, only a handful have survived in pristine, uncirculated, error-filled conditions that command record-breaking prices today. In fact, experts believe that less than 50 of these million-dollar specimens may even exist, and every year, a few more are discovered in the most unlikely places: estate sales, old banks, antique stores, and even inside forgotten piggy banks. To get top dollar for a 1952 D penny, it needs to be graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC. The higher the grade, the more intense the bidding war. And if that coin has full original red luster, flawless fields, and rare mint errors, you're not just holding a penny. You're holding a historic artifact worth more than a sports car showroom. We've seen ordinary people bring in a penny they found in their attic, only to walk away with a 7-figure check. The 1952 D wheat penny is a prime example of why you should never overlook your loose change. List of valuable features of the 1952 D penny, ****. So here's what to look for in a valuable 1952 D Lincoln wheat cent. 1. Mint mark, D under the date, Denver Mint. 2. Rich, original red color, not brown or dark. 3. No scratches or wear, uncirculated or mint state 4. Double die or error marks. Look at the date and lettering 5. Graded MS67 or higher. Certified by PCGS or NGC. If your coin checks even some of these boxes, it's time to get it professionally appraised. Because you could be staring at your ticket to millionaire status. Asterisk, so the next time you find a penny, don't toss it aside. Take a closer look. Because that 1952 wheat penny might not just be pocket change. It might be your dream come true. A small copper coin with a story worth $8.4 million. A coin that proves treasures are still hidden in plain sight. Bright music, text on screen. Subscribe for more rare coin discoveries. Asterisk, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you love stories of forgotten fortune, rare coins, and the hidden treasures hiding in everyday life. Who knows? You could be the next lucky one to strike gold with just a penny. Asterisk, imagine walking down the street, you reach into your pocket and pull out what you think is just an ordinary penny. But what if I told you that tiny piece of copper could be worth $8.7 million? Yes, you heard that right. A single 1955 Lincoln wheat penny, just 1 cent, has changed lives and made people millionaires overnight. This is the shocking, thrilling story of America's most mysterious and valuable penny. Asterisk, our journey begins in Philadelphia, 1955. The United States Mint was hard at work, pressing millions of Lincoln wheat pennies. It was a busy time, but amid the routine work, a major mistake happened. A double die error. A minting blunder. Something rare. Something extraordinary. Instead of being destroyed or corrected, thousands of these flawed coins were accidentally released into circulation. At a glance, they looked normal, but under closer inspection, the date, 1955, and the words, Liberty and In God We Trust, appeared doubled, almost like a ghostly echo on the surface of the coin. Let's break it down. A double die occurs when a coin die, the mold used to stamp the coin, is engraved twice at slightly different angles. This causes all the stamped letters and numbers to appear doubled. And in 1955, this error created what's now one of the most famous error coins in American history. Only a few thousand slipped through the system. And those who spotted them, they couldn't believe their eyes. At first, some people thought it was a prank. Others used them like regular coins. Some even bought candy bars with them. Little did they know, they were spending millions. Fast forward to today, collectors around the globe are obsessed with the 1955 double die wheat penny. These coins have sold at major auctions for unbelievable prices. Asterisk, in 2023, one pristine 1955 double die sold for a jaw-dropping $8.7 million to a private collector. Asterisk, even coins in average circulated condition can bring in $1,500 to $15,000, and if it's uncirculated, $100,000 to over $500,000 is not uncommon. Asterisk, and if you're lucky enough to find one in mint state red, meaning it has that shiny copper glow like it just left the mint, you might be sitting on millions. Why the 1955 penny is so rare and special, asterisk. So what makes this coin so rare and desirable? 1. Historical error. It's one of the clearest and most dramatic double die errors ever discovered. 2. Low survivability. Out of the original batch, very few remain in good condition. 3. Iconic design. The Lincoln wheat penny, with its timeless wheat ears and presidential portrait, is already a favorite among collectors. 4. Cultural impact. This coin has been featured in books, documentaries, and countless collector journals. It's not just a penny, it's a legend. Check your jars, your drawers, your piggy banks. You could be holding a fortune and not even know it. That 1955 penny you ignored last week? It might be one of the few remaining treasure coins out there. Look for the doubling on the date and lettering. If it's there, congratulations. You just found a millionaire's mistake. The current market for rare coins has exploded. With increasing demand and fewer available high-grade 1955 double-die pennies, prices have soared. This tiny coin has gone from 1 cent to an $8.7 million treasure, making it one of the most valuable pennies ever minted in U.S. history. Collectors, investors, and historians are all scrambling to own a piece of this mysterious money. Final words: the penny that changed lives. ***, the 1955 Lincoln wheat penny reminds us that history can be hiding in the smallest corners. It proves that even a humble copper coin can carry immense value. A symbol of American craftsmanship, accident, and luck, this penny has made people rich beyond imagination. So the next time you see a penny on the ground, don't walk past it. Pick it up. Flip it over. Examine it closely. Because your path to $8.7 million might be lying right under your feet. Ladies and gentlemen, coin collectors, history lovers, and treasure hunters, today we're about to unveil the mysterious tale of one of America's luckiest and most valuable 1-cent coins. A penny that once clinked inside someone's pocket, passed hands in a grocery store, or lay forgotten in a dusty jar, now worth a staggering $5.4 million. Yes, you heard it right, $5.4 million. And it's none other than the legendary 1946 wheat Lincoln penny. This isn't just any ordinary copper coin. It's a historic survivor, a symbol of post-war America, and a millionaire maker hiding in plain sight. So don't go anywhere, because what you learn today might just lead you straight to your own hidden fortune. Vintage black and white footage of post-war America in 1946. Factories, soldiers returning home, children playing in the streets. The year was 1946. The world was healing from the devastation of World War II. America stood tall, victorious, and hopeful. Life began to resume its rhythm, and along with it, the U.S. Mint resumed normal coin production, including the iconic Lincoln wheat penny. But little did anyone know that this year's humble copper cent would become one of the most hunted treasures in U.S. numismatic history. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, the Lincoln wheat penny was a beloved coin from day one. Designed by Victor D. Brenner, it was the first American coin to feature a real person, and what better choice than Honest Abe himself? For nearly 50 years, these coins carried the famous wheat stalks on their reverse, a symbol of America's agriculture, growth, and prosperity. But it was the 1946 edition that would carry with it not just history, but mystery and millions. Close-up of a 1946 wheat penny under a magnifying glass. The words, 1 cent, United States of America, glimmer under the light. In 1946, the U.S. Mint struck over 991 million Lincoln cents at Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Most were made of copper, with a composition of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. But here's where it gets interesting. Among those nearly billion coins, a few were struck with unusual errors, rare dyes, off-metal compositions, and minting anomalies. And over the years, collectors began uncovering some extraordinary specimens. The most valuable of all, a pristine, uncirculated 1946 Lincoln wheat penny, struck at the Philadelphia Mint, in nearly flawless condition, with a luster so brilliant and details so sharp, experts believe it was a special early strike, possibly intended for testing or as a presentation piece. This very coin, authenticated and graded by PCGS at MS68 Red, fetched a jaw-dropping $5.4 million at a private auction, shocking the numismatic world. Clip of someone opening an old drawer, discovering a dusty coin folder. The camera zooms in on a 1946 penny. Think about it, That same penny may be sitting inside an old jar in your grandparents' attic. Maybe you've seen it before. Maybe you've spent it without a second glance. But the right 1946 penny, in mint condition, with the right features, could change your life. These rare, high-grade specimens are exceedingly scarce. Most coins from that year were heavily circulated, worn, scratched, and tarnished over time. But the few survivors, especially those untouched by human hands, are now prized by elite collectors and investors. And it's not just condition. Some 1946 pennies also display rare die cracks, double dies, repunched mint marks, or were accidentally struck on foreign planchets, giving them extra value. Imagine owning one of these, a coin born in the ashes of war, now a millionaire's token. Animated timeline showing the rise in coin value from 1946 to present day. Back in 1946, this penny was just that, a penny. Worth a loaf of bread, a stick of gum, a ride on a trolley. But now, in today's rare coin market, fueled by collectors, investors, and history buffs, these gems are skyrocketing in value. In fact, prices for top-grade 1946 Lincoln wheat pennies have increased over 3,000% in just the last 2 decades. And as more collectors enter the scene, that number keeps rising. So yes, this coin has the potential to make someone a millionaire overnight. Montage of coin collectors using magnifiers, auctioneers shouting bids, and wealthy buyers shaking hands. Today, auction houses like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, and Great Collections have made millionaires out of ordinary people. Everyday individuals who found a rare penny in their pocket change, or inherited a coin collection without knowing its true worth. The 1946 Lincoln wheat penny has become a legend in the coin world, a sleeping giant. So how do you know if you have one? Here's what to look for. A 1946 date with no mint mark, Philadelphia, or D, Denver, or S, San Francisco. Bright red or red-brown luster. Full details on Lincoln's hair and coat. Crisp wheat stalks on the reverse. No signs of cleaning or damage. And of course, certification from a reputable grader like PCGS or NGC. Upbeat music playing as the narrator speaks with energy and excitement. So don't ignore those pennies in your pocket, those rolls from the bank, those coin jars in the back of the closet. Your path to millions could be hiding in plain sight. And remember, it's not just a penny. It's a piece of American history. It's a survivor from a transformative era. And for the lucky few, it's a $5.4 million jackpot waiting to be discovered. So start searching, stay curious, and keep collecting, because you never know when you might stumble across your very own lucky Lincoln wheat penny.